Hi everyone and welcome back to this course. In this video, we would be learning about Boolean values and Boolean logic. So let's first understand what a bool actually is. A Boolean value is also called a bool. So I'll just write it here, bool. And a bool can either be true or it can be false. There is nothing which goes in between. So for true, we denote it by 1, which means that there is a certain value or it exists, and false is written as 0. So let's give some real world examples of Boolean values. You can either be alive or you can not be alive. Your computer can either be on or it cannot be on. Your light can either be on or it can be off. So on is 1, off is 0. That is exactly what binary is. A thing can either be on or it can be off. It only has 2 stages there. So we have certain operations which are done on Boolean values, and we would be learning about them. And how they work is basically called Boolean logic. Let me get rid of the thing which I've written till now. So we would be first studying about AND. So the way the AND operator works is that you have 2 values. So let's say you have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So these are all the cases that you can have with those values, both on off state, this one on state, this one on off state, this one on state, this one on off state, both on state. So in AND, you want both of them, both of the values, to have an output which is on. Then only an AND condition would be fulfilled. So if you say 0 and 0, this would give out 0. This would return 0 because both of them are 0. This is 0 and 1. This would also give 0 because it checks that both of them should be 1. But here this one is 0, so the output for this also 0. 1 and 0. Output for this also 0 because a 0 exists here. 1 and 1. This is where it will return 1. So for an AND condition to be true, both the values need to be true. Otherwise, a false output would be returned. So that is how AND operations work. Python 3, yes, here. Okay, so here, let me actually just make it a little bigger for you. I hope this is properly visible. Okay, so if I write 12 and 0, it gives me 0. If I write 1 and 1, it gives me 1. 0 and 0, it gives me 0. You see this table? So the reason it gave me 0 on 12 and 0 is because 0 does not have any value. Okay, so let's now learn about OR. So in OR, only one of the 2 conditions needs to be fulfilled to get an output which returns a true value. So we have 0 or 0, and in this case it would return 0 because none of them is true. 0 or 1, it gives 1 because the second value is indeed true. 1 or 0, and this would give 1. 1 or 1, this would also give 1. So let's go back to the terminal now, and again I'll make it bigger for you. Python 3, and let's do this. 1 or 0, 1. 0 or 1, 1. True or false, true. False or true, true. Now that was it for OR. Now let's learn about XOR or exclusive OR. So in exclusive OR, when there are unlike values, the output is true. When there are like values, the output is false. So what I mean is that 0 and 0 are same. So they are like values. So the output 0. 0 and 1, they are unlike values. Output 1. 1 and 0, both are unlike values. 1. 1 and 1, both are same. These are like values, so the output would be 0. So this is about XOR. You cannot write it in terminal right now because it's something that we would learn later in bitwise operations, but it is important that you understand this concept. So that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.